Playing the victim is a slippery, slippery slope. Hello everyone and welcome back to Friendeavor. I hope you all are having a fantastic day and I'm just so glad that you stopped by to watch this week's video. Today we are talking about the dangers of a victim mentality. It is not uncommon in your life that you will experience something where you've been done wrong. At some point in your life, someone will do you wrong, things won't go your way, you don't know what happened, maybe you didn't come out on the other side of it feeling so great. It's easy to come out on the other side of it feeling like you've been tricked or you've been hurt or you've been done wrong, however it may be, and it's really easy to settle into that mindset and just draw on those emotions whenever you want to start building walls. And it's kind of hard to let people in, and to be frank, people typically don't want to be in your circle when you are constantly drawing on that victim mentality. If you walk around with a woe is me attitude, you will cause separation between yourself, your friend group, sometimes your family, your social circle, whatever it may be. And so it's really, really important to get a hold of that, to recognize it, to choose to move beyond what was done to you, how you were hurt, how you were done wrong, and forgive and forget. Obviously there are different levels of victim, and I'm not talking about that if you were, unlawfully victimized or something like that, then obviously that's a whole different type of situation. What I'm talking about now is emotional hurt, your reputation, whatever it is that is just can be considered trivial. I know right now, off the top of my head, I can think of 4 people who have just settled into that, who just walked away from everything they knew, everything they believed in, everything they loved, because they thought that they had just been done wrong and chose to settle into that mentality instead of move beyond it. If you find yourself getting into that kind of vein and you don't really know who to turn to, I would recommend turning to a trusted adult, leader in your life, mentor, if you are an adult, a mentor, someone who also does not struggle with the victim mentality, because it can last for years if you don't get a hold of it, and ask them to help you work through it. It's not an easy process, but it is vital to your emotional health in the future. So when it comes to friendship, if you did someone wrong, take responsibility for it. Tell them you're sorry. Make amends. And if you have been hurt, even if they don't do that stuff, you still need to forgive and move on. It all goes back to that idea of, are you portraying traits? Are you showing behaviors that other people are going to want to be around? If you're a sad sack, if you're a woe is me, if you're everyone's always trying to do me wrong, people don't want to be around that. Like we said way back in the beginning, whatever traits and behaviors you show is going to dictate how people look at you and whether or not they want to be around you, whether they want to spend time with you, and whether they want to have you in their life as they build it. So you as an individual need to look out not just for yourself to potentially slip into that mentality, but if you're around someone who's like that. If you see like they're doing it for attention and you don't really know how to respond, give yourself some space with that. Don't try to intercede on their behalf, especially if you don't know the situation. There's a saying that says, let sleeping dogs lie. You don't get involved. Let it work itself out in the end. It all pretty much goes back to everyone's been done wrong at some point in their life, and if you haven't yet, I'm sorry to break the news to you, you will be at some point. It's up to you how you respond. It's up to you whether you let it affect your friendships, your social circle, whatever your situation may be. Your goals in life can be derailed by this mentality because people don't see someone who's willing to move on and move beyond whatever the situation is in the moment. A little bit of a loaded topic, but I am so glad that you stopped by. If you have not already, please subscribe to this channel. Follow us on Instagram at Friendeavor. Friendship is a journey. It's an endeavor.